Once upon a time, this was a British military vehicle based somewhere in Northern Europe. Now it resides in South Africa and it's become known as Andy's Landy.
Okay, well it's a tent designed for the Land Rover. What happens is you peg it out, comes to about so far.
Meet the owner, Andy Tent. It seems he generally goes against the traffic. Originally from the UK, he immigrated to South Africa last year and couldn't bear the thought of leaving his beloved 1986 Land Rover behind.
Just goes straight into the back door and leaves you as a happy camper. I met my wife travelling overseas in Israel. We travelled a lot of the world after that, and we decided we wanted to live in the southern hemisphere. It's better than the UK and the northern hemisphere, and South Africa was nice and easy to come to. Yeah.
And why did you bring the Land Rover with?
Well, we bought it in the UK, we'd fixed it up, we'd done a lot of travelling all over Europe with it, we'd become attached to it, and also it's just cheaper to bring it here than to get one here.
Being a military spec Land Rover, everything about this vehicle is very basic. There are no luxuries like carpeting or interior panels, but that doesn't worry Andy. He's more concerned about off-roading and camping.
Well, first of all, I put on this snorkel, that's for off-roading.
And what is it used for in off-roading?
Well, basically what it does is it's the air intake, and so what you can do is you can drive in much deeper water without the engine getting water into it.
Right, okay.
Then we also put in a window on each side. That makes driving much more comfortable, gives the cabin a bit more light and airiness.
Right, and I'm sure easier to reverse.
Yeah, it makes life... you can see things.
Yeah, because you don't want to scratch your nice paint job here. Did you do it with a brush?
No, this is what passes for a professional respray in the UK.
Oh, right, okay.
But yeah, it was a brush, and...
Yeah. Very nice choice of colour too.
Well, it was, because it was on special in its shop at the time, and I saved quite a bit of money, so...
But that didn't maybe mean for you to paint your bathroom in it, as opposed to your Land Rover?
Possibly. Main changes are on the inside though.
Right.
Basically I stripped it out and put in all new stuff. It's a bed that can fold away, cupboards, all sorts, just to make life easy.
Doesn't look very comfortable, the bed.
It's as good as you need,
right,
as long as you don't want to sit bolt upright in the middle of the night.
And you go nowhere without the Beatles, or?
Well, you have to put in some personal touches, and that just gives it a bit of interior decoration.
Right, Andy's ready to take us for a drive now, but the first thing I noticed before we get in is that he has acclimatized to the South African situation. High-tech security fitted.
All four wheels are driven by a standard 2.5 diesel engine, which is designed for power, durability and fuel efficiency. Inside it's surprisingly comfortable because of the amount of space, and the off-road suspension makes for a bumpy yet fun ride.
Okay, well around town it's a bit on the slow side and the acceleration isn't quite what it can be. I think we're probably the slowest vehicle on the road, but you get used to it. What you do is you just chill out, relax and enjoy it. You stop stressing so much because you can't make it go any faster anyway. And all in all, it's a fun car. It does take a bit of getting used to, but it does what I need it to. It does it all without any problems, any complaints.
With a cruising speed of 95 kilometers per hour and a potential top speed of around 105, you're going to end up doing most of your open road driving in the orange line. As with all Land Rovers, once you hit the dirt, the off-road capabilities are there and ready for adventure. And that's Andy's Landy. He's part of the UK that he's brought with him to live in South Africa.